All right, good evening, everyone. My name is Corey Navarro, and I am the Drama King, where life is drama, drama is life. And today, though, I'm glad to say this. I've been fully vaccinated now, and even though it's almost going to be a month, though, but there's a lot of things that I have missed doing. But also, there's things though that I might have to take some baby steps here and there. And for those who have gotten the vaccine, have gotten their first dose or their second dose, congratulations. You're helping out your community and helping out the people to make sure to stay safe and be an example. And for those who have experienced any side effects, they do tend to range from sore arms or even cold, fever, weakness. But it also means that you are that it is working. If you're experiencing any serious side effects, though, it's more than always contact your doctor. If there Because there's other effects such as nausea, vomiting, or any other condition, though, it's important to make sure to contact your doctor if these situations ever happen. And for those who do have their doubts or are afraid of getting the vaccine, though, it's okay. And I was and what to do, especially if you are scared or if you don't want to take the vaccine. If you don't feel like you don't want to take the vaccine, though, it is your decision and it is respected. But if you do have any doubts, but you do want to take in your in between of taking or not taking, it is important though to contact your healthcare provider. If you have any serious health conditions or anything that you think may affect your health, contact your doctor or any of your local healthcare provider, depending where you live. Also, another thing though, that they are free. You don't have to charge. They are not going to charge you anything, especially if you do or don't have insurance. And so far, though, there have been around 104.7 million people here in the US who have been fully vaccinated, which is close to 32%. And here in California, there is around 31.4 million doses that are being given right now at the moment, and 12.6 million of Californians that are fully vaccinated, which is 32% of the population that are fully vaccinated. But we still got to do our part regardless. If you're going out, wear your mask. If you're going to work, wear your mask. If you're going to the beach, wear your mask. If you are running, going to run or just walking, wear a mask. If you're going to the doctor, wear a mask. If you are seeing someone, wear a mask. And also, if you are traveling, still wear a mask. Or if you're traveling out of state, wear a mask and make sure that to be tested negative for COVID. And if depending where you live, if it is required for vaccinations, things like that, show eligibility. But also, it is also important though to still stay protected, still wash your hands, still make sure to use hand sanitizer, make sure to wash your hands with soap and water, and make sure to shower every day, make sure to eat right, make sure to always take good care of yourselves, regardless of what you have and what you look like and what you have. And if you do feel like you have doubts, though, it is important to first talk to any friends or anyone that you know who are fully vaccinated, and learn and understand what their experiences are like. And if you do have anyone that had that went through the process, it is important to make sure that to ask, and then there you want to learn to see if you want to do it. Also, contact your healthcare provider and see if the vaccine will work for you. But I also believe though that it is important to make sure to do your part. And so, what if I have not taken my vaccine yet? Guess what? There are many options out there. There are walk-ins from your local clinic, or any programs that are, or any vaccination sites that are out there, such as the Forum in Inglewood, if you live in LA, or Cal State LA, Cal State Pomona, or any place where the vaccines are provided. Even if you live in LA or live anywhere in the country, you can always find out which vaccination site has, where can, or in other words, where can you go to get the vaccine depending on where you live. And remember though, it is free. See my cute little index card here? And even though we have 104.7 million who are fully vaccinated, which is close to 32%, which is 31.9% of the population of the whole country who are fully vaccinated, it is important though to always know where can I go to get my vaccine. There is CVS, Walgreens, or you can always go to any walk-ins or any healthcare provider such as Kaiser Permanente if you live in the LA area, or anywhere that provides the vaccine. And there's one of many sites where you can go to register to get the vaccine. It is called it is this site, myturn.ca.gov /vaccines/signup, in which I'll put in the description in the link down below. And if you know someone, or if you personally had COVID and you want to know what if I want to get vaccinated, or what if I'm not allowed to be vaccinated, it is important to always make sure to contact your healthcare provider, especially those who have made it through COVID. And it is okay to ask questions. And also, there's also another site though that if you do want to make an appointment, you can always go to this site. It is, let me put this in the right here, vaccines.gov. Vaccines.gov is a website where you can find a COVID vaccine in any area that you go to. Let me show you guys here. But if not, I'll put this in the description down below, where you can find any vaccine that has, and excuse me if my pen is slipping out, but there's also 3 types of vaccines that are out there right now. There is the Pfizer, Moderna, and Johnson & Johnson. Me, personally, I took Moderna, which is what they had at the place where I got vaccinated in. And also, if you do want to make an appointment though, but you can always either contact your employer, you can always go to websites such as vaccines.gov or myturn.ca.gov, or there's another website out here called vaccinatedlacounty.com, or in your local area, you can always know where can you get your vaccine depending on where you live. As cities also must provide vaccination site places of vaccination where people can go get their first dose or second dose. And it is important to always do your part. Never give up hope and believe in yourself. When I went to the walk-in, when there were no more left, I kind of gave up. But I learned to register. I learned to realize that there was places out there where I could get the vaccine. My advice is never give up. Never give up believing that nothing is impossible. That everything is impossible. Nothing is impossible. Everything is possible. And if you still want to take the vaccine, what are you waiting for? Take the chance. And if you have any questions or doubts, contact your healthcare provider. And if you feel like you are experiencing any side effects, though, still contact your doctor immediately. And also make sure to drink plenty of water, because your water will be your best friend for life, especially if you are vaccinated or partially or fully vaccinated. If you've had COVID and you want to get the vaccine, make sure to contact your provider first. And remember, though, you're doing your part. You're always doing your part. And if you feel like you need to go, if you feel like you want to take the vaccine, there's sources out there where you can go register. And if you don't want to take the vaccine, it is perfectly fine if you don't want to. Your decision is always respected. Remember, you're helping out your community, and you're helping out you're setting an example. But regardless, though, still wear your masks regardless. Still make sure to wash your hands. If you're going to a restaurant, make sure to put it in your pocket or put it in a Ziploc bag. If you are using public transportation, make sure to keep your masks on. Make sure to have a spray with you if you need to spray any part. Make sure to use social distancing, especially if you are anywhere. If you're at work, if you are at the doctor's office, if you are at school, if you are in your own home, not in your home, but if you are in a park, if you are in a party, if you are at the mall, or anywhere you go, you can always make sure to stay protected. If you are going to eat, you can always put your mask in your pocket or your bag, or your pockets, or you can just put it down like this, and you can eat at peace. But remember, though, make sure to be respectful of others, and always make sure to still do your part. And still be careful, though. Don't believe in any conspiracy theories, anti-vaxxer stuff, it's important to always do your research first. Just be careful of anyone who tells you otherwise. Believe in what you're doing, and if you want to take the vaccine and you haven't yet, what are you waiting for? Do it. And if you have any doubt, it's okay to ask for help. And if you don't want to do it, it is your decision, and it is respected, such as I repeated earlier. If you have any thoughts, comments, or concerns regarding to COVID vaccines, you can always comment down below. And if you have gotten your first and second dose, please tell me how was it like, and how did you feel, and what would be the advice you would give for someone who may not have the vaccine yet. And remember, everything is possible. Make sure to do your part. And also I want to give my thoughts and my prayers to the country of India. Right now, the situation in India is intense, and I do hope things can get better for it. I do hope things do get better soon. With the with what has happened, it's insane. And I remember that, especially here in the U.S., we went through even worse. But right now, with the situation in India, though, man, I do hope things do get better there, and I hope
Happy to help.
that. I'm so sorry about my laptop here, but my support goes to India. If there's any donations, things like that, please let me know. And but also make sure that it's legit, because there are scammers out there. But also, I also hope that I really do hope that in that any kind that one day India, that there's new light in India, and my support comes for my Indian brothers and sisters, and for the Indian community here in the U.S. who have family who live in India as well and are dealing with the situation at the time. And never give up, and believe that tomorrow, that there's always a light at the end of the tunnel. And also, if you have any thoughts, comments, or concerns, please comment down below, like and subscribe, and I'll see you all on the next one. And remember, it's okay to ask questions. Make sure to have an appointment, and never give up hope. And always believe that everything is possible. All right, everyone. Have a wonderful night. Please take care of yourselves, and please make sure to stay safe.